Good morning, my name is Chlarissa Aurellia from Local A1. So, in this opportunity, I will tell you the story about the legend of Nyai Balau. Central Borneo has female heroes who make us proud, and that women can also fight alongside the male heroes. The female hero from Tewah named Nyai Balau. She was called Nyai Balau because she had a long balau, or we always called it hair. Nyai Balau is a kind person, polite in speech and in behavior, and she also obedient to her parents. However, no one dared to propose to her because Nyai Balau came from a respected family. So her parents want Nyai Balau to marry a man from a respected family too. Hearing the news of Nyai Balau's beauty, a young man from a respected family named Kenyapi came to propose to her. Besides being handsome, the young man was also wise. So Nyai Balau's family immediately accepted the proposal. The marriage between Nyai Balau and Kenyapi was held with great fanfare. After marriage, Nyai Balau intends to live independently with her husband. So she was accompanied by her husband to convey this intention to her parents. Mother, father, please allow Ananda and Kenyapi to live independently, asked Nyai Balau. Okay, if that's what you want, I will build a house for you to live in, said Nyai Balau's father. After the house was completed, Nyai Balau and her husband immediately moved into it. They are live happily and loving each other. Their happiness increased when Kenyapi was appointed Tumenggung with the title Tumenggung Kenyapi. But unfortunately, they have been married for years, but have not been blessed with children. But they never give up to always pray to God Almighty, so that they are blessed with children. When they entered their 7 years of marriage, Nyai Balau gave birth to a handsome boy. So that afternoon, the sun had not yet come home from playing. Nyai Balau began to worry. Finally, Nyai Balau and her husband immediately looked for their child throughout the village. However, until late at night, they also did not find their child. Nyai Balau burst into tears, thinking about the fate of her son. The next day, Nyai Balau and her husband, and assisted by all the residents, continued their search. but the child had not been found. How sad was Nyai Balau's heart because her child had really disappeared. However, she did not want to give up. She was determined to continue to find out the whereabouts of her son. One day, Nyai Balau secretly left the house and headed to forests that had never been touched by humans. In that forest, she do a balampah or meditate to ask God Almighty for guidance. After 7 days and 7 nights of asceticism, the clue finally came through a grandmother. The grandmother then said to Nyai Balau that she should not look for her child anymore, because he had been hidden by Antang from Juking Sopang. Hearing the news, Nyai Balau could not hold back the tears. Her heart was very sad for the fate that befell her son. She also intends to avenge the death of her son. However, she does not have the power to face Antang. But the grandmother then passed on her supernatural powers to Nyai Balau and gave her a magic shawl as the ultimate weapon. After arriving home, she took her husband and all her family, also some of her soldiers, to Juking Sopang to avenge her son's death. Arriving at Juking Sopang, Nyai Balau asked Antang to admit his mistake and apologize. Antang, who was an arrogant person, did not want to admit his mistake. Antang didn't know that this Kalimantan Dayak woman was already powerful after meditating. They attacked Nyai Balau. Nyai Balau's attack can be avoided easily. As soon as Antang was off guard, the powerful of Nyai Balau immediately threw her shawl towards Antang's chest. Immediately, the proud Antang fell down on the ground. After tearing down Antang, Nyai Balau invited them to make peace and discuss the customary provisions that apply to the crime of murder. He refused to pay the customary fine, but with some of the remaining energy he had, he got up and then attacked Nyai Balau again. Fierce fighting took place again. Nyai Balau, who was fed up with witnessing the young man's arrogance, immediately attacked him with her magic shawl. And Antang also died at the hands of Nyai Balau. And then Nyai Balau with her husband and entourage returned home and feeling relief. Since that incident, Nyai Balau has been known as a powerful woman who is not arrogant and kind. Now, her story is often featured in theatrical arts, ballets, and her name is made a heroic by indigenous Dayak people. especially Central Borneo. So the moral message in this story is not to give up easily in achieving something. In addition, lies will eventually be uncovered, like the proverb that goes clever as a squirrel jumps, surely it will fall too. I think that's all from me. Thank you.